guys, it's Crystal here. Today I'm doing my question and answers video. I asked on my video if you guys had any questions that you wanted to ask me and I could answer them in a video. So here I am today doing that video. Amber Hadassy asks, what are your favorite online shopping sites? I really love ASOS. That is fantastic because it ships worldwide and it has free shipping. So you can get anything from beauty to accessories to, of course, clothes on there as well. And, you know, like bags, makeup, like it's really, really great. Clothing websites that I purchased, definitely Xenia Boutique. I love their style. So many of their clothes are so beautiful. Also other boutique stores like Pepper Mayo, Beginning Boutique, Show Pony. I really like Show Pony as well. For makeup, I would say ASOS. ASOS actually have a really good range of like Rimmel, and they have Bourjois and Illamasqua. For other things, I've also ordered off of Cherry Culture. They have a lot of NYX products. I also order off of Beauty Joint as well. They have a really good range of products. There's Kate House that has heaps of cheap elf products, so that one's a good one. Anyway, that's enough for now. Crystal India asks, how do you budget for your love of shopping for clothes or makeup? Do you set aside a certain amount each week or save for one big trip? I recently had to give up my credit card. A credit card kind of lets you have bad habits. So my first tip is don't spend money that you don't have. Where I live, it doesn't have like a lot of shops. So I do rather go down to Melbourne or Geelong and just do a big shop all in one. But if I need something, I'll just get it. I do now each week, I have money that's left over that I can spend on little things during the week, and then I have my savings that I do put money into, which would be for shopping. Rachel Connolly 170 asks, what's your favorite makeup brand? So addicted to your videos lately, by the way. You're so stunning. Thanks, Rachel. My favorite makeup brand would probably be like L'Oreal or Australis. Both of them mixed together. I really love their products. They're really good quality. Australis is a bit more affordable than L'Oreal, but I really love like the L'Oreal infallible range, like their foundation and their eyeshadows. I've always been a fan of L'Oreal mascaras as well. Australis, I love their Fresh and Flawless pressed powder. I use it every day. It's fantastic. These Australis 10 Hour Wear Eyeliner. This one's the bronze shade and it is so amazing. And then I tried like a blue one on my hand one day and it didn't come off. It was really, really good. They have some really good products that at really affordable prices, so that'd be my favorite too. Jordan SV19 asks, what is your favorite scent for summer? My favorite scent for summer is the Beyonce Heat Rush. I actually bought this for someone for a present and I'm like, damn it, I've got to have it too. I think I got it on sale for like $20 or $30, so you can get it really cheap. This is the 100ml bottle. Let's see what Wikipedia has to say about it. Top notes of passion fruit, blood orange, Brazilian cherry. Heart notes of yellow tiger orchid, mango blossom and orange hibiscus. Base notes, alluring hints of teakwood, honey, amber and musk. If that gives you any indication of what it smells like. I absolutely love this. To me, it's just summer in a bottle. Lady Juice 89 asks, where is your favorite place in the world to holiday and how old are you? I am 26 now. I just turned 26 the other week. My favorite place in the world to holiday, I actually haven't been that many places in the world. I've only been to California when I was 17 and I've been to New Zealand twice. I went once November last year and then I went back in February? Yeah, February for a wedding. So I haven't really been that many places and I haven't really seen much of Australia either. So for our honeymoon we're going to Hawaii and someone said yesterday that that's their favourite place in the world. So might be my favorite place in the world. That was a lame answer. Hayley Milne asks, what 3 makeup products you can't live without? Not going like by brand or anything, I'll just do like things. I'd say foundation, mascara and lip gloss, or lip gloss, lipstick, lip balm, something on my lips. Linda Smith asks, what do you do for a living? I work as an administration officer for my local council. Amanda Halvorsen asks, what purple shampoo do you use? Well, I have a blonde hair care video and in it I say that I use the Fudge purple shampoo. B Dazzy asks, do you not usually do a middle part? I don't know, but something different. I'm loving your hair even more. I think that day in that video because my hair was straight and I had extensions in, because I look really, really different with straight hair with extensions. Yeah, I do have a middle part always. Like unless I'm doing like going to a special occasion, like I might do a side swept part, but yeah, usually middle part. Tashi Beauty asks, how long have you and your man been together and any tips for moving in with a boyfriend? Dean and I have been together nearly 4 years. We met New Year's 4 years ago coming up. And then any tips for moving in with a boyfriend? It's a really big move to take. I actually moved interstate the first time I lived with my boyfriend. I do have a couple of tips. My tip firstly would be just live with you two. You get to know each other without anyone else around, and there's no one kind of mingling in between you two as well. And I just think that that's really important to live in your own space together, because someone else could be in the mix and then that relationship might not work. We did live at Dean's dad's house when I first moved here because our house was being built. We kind of had our own end of the house, so it didn't really matter. But if you're living in like a small apartment or unit, it's a really big thing to try and not get on top of you. I don't know about you guys, but Dean and I, we have our little tiffs and like we might yell or raise our voice, but at the end of the day, we know that we're fine. Someone might get in the middle of that and say, get in someone's ear and say, oh, like, you know, or go and tell people, oh, they've been fighting so much. And like, it's none of their business. I think living just you two can build that relationship better and get to know each other. And also because you've come from different places, you have different habits and the way that you do things. With the tomato sauce in the fridge, who do I know who it is? And like, you know who it is if you're just living with one person. And you know, you can sort your differences out together and like, it's so much easier. My other tip would be have your own space. So your relationship, you shouldn't depend on each other like this. Really hard for me when I first moved here because I didn't know anyone. I just knew Dean. I had to make all new friends, and it wasn't until the start of this year, I guess, you know, 3 years being together, and I'd lived here for 2.5 or 2 years, that I was really getting comfortable. Different for me. But if I can recommend anything, have your own separate life. It's great to have your friends that hang out together, like your boyfriends and girlfriends, and he can mingle with the guys and you can mingle with the girls. It's so important to have your own hobbies and activities and friends outside of what he knows, because God forbid if anything were to happen, you still have those people to be there if something does happen, and you need to keep those friendships going. You can't just, oh my God, I'm only hanging out with Dean because I love him so much. You can't do that, because you need to be yourself as well. You might lose yourself in that relationship. So I don't know if any of that made sense, but keep yourself a bit separate. And also if you need space from each other, you've got it. Go to another room in your house, go out and hang out with your friends, go shopping with your girlfriends, go to your knitting club or your netball club. Like, have your own space. I think that's so important as well. So I just talked for ages about those ones, so let me know if you like want a whole video on advice or anything. But if you've got any questions that you want to ask about relationships, I'm more than happy to do a video on them. Hadassah Kerr, sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly, asks, would you be able to do a tan routine? I will do one eventually. What tan do you use? How often do you tan? I'll do a video on it, but I pretty much use either a spray tan solution, or which I just get from eBay, or I use the Bondi Sands or St. Marie's tan, because they're the mousse ones with the mitt applicator, because I just like them. And then every day I use the Dove Summer Glow just to keep my tan going. Number 2, what is your go-to foundation? I used to be obsessed with the L'Oreal Infallible, but now I am in love with the L'Oreal True Match. I just think it's a fantastic foundation and I would recommend it to anyone. Number 3, where did you buy the Brow Bar to Go and how much was it? This is the Brow Bar to Go and I got it from whiteninglighting.com. Its normal price is actually $42, which is pretty dear. You just sign up to their newsletters and they send you emails on specials, and I think I got this in a lightening kit for, I don't know, $70 or $80 or something. Louise Lane asks, what inspired you to start YouTubing, and weren't you like freaking nervous to film your first video ever? Yeah, I really was nervous. Just stumbled across YouTube because, I don't know, I was just bored one day and I was watching like Shannon's or Lauren's, and then I was like clicking links into other people's videos and I'm like, damn, I can do this. Started buying a lot of makeup, and then it wasn't till like February that I started filming, like I actually filmed 2 or 3 before I put my first one up because I needed to get used to the camera and everything like that. And I was really nervous and I was just like, oh, I was just like a little rat. Maddie Melody asks, could you do some wedding videos? I want to kind of wait until the wedding's over. Like I'll film the things but not put them out till afterwards because I don't want to ruin any surprises that I have, or, you know, give people too much information before I have it out. But I think I'll film a few and then put them out afterwards. Daisy Phantom asks, what made you get started on YouTube and who is your favorite person on YouTube who does makeup? I've answered that one before. And who is my favorite person? Of course it's Shannon from ShanXO. She's just amazing. Ainsley Henry asks, how did he propose to you and how long have you been together for? As I said, 4 years. He proposed on my birthday last year in New Zealand. We went to a spot just out of Queenstown in the South Island. It was called, I think, Stony or Stone Ridge Estate or something. It was where The Bachelor in New Zealand was filmed. I'm getting like goosebumps thinking about it. We stayed there for my birthday night. We had a gorgeous dinner and then we went on a walk around the gardens when the sun was setting, and yeah, he just got down on one knee and I started crying and he was crying. No, he wasn't really crying. He did have a tear. It was really, really beautiful. It was just perf. Stephanie Salon, is it just me or are most of your brushes extra long? I love that, so fancy. Or is it just an illusion because your hands are tiny? And how tiny are you exactly? You seem petite, but it's hard to really tell in a video. I have a BH Cosmetics kit. Put it next to a Sigma brush. So that's a Sigma brush, and then that one's a BH Cosmetics brush. So they are a bit longer. That's why they look so long, but I do have tiny hands. I have like childlike hands. They're freaking small. Like I put them up to a 10-year-old and a 10-year-old has bigger hands than me. I have really small feet too. They're like size 5. I can fit into size 3 children's shoes. In that sense, I'm a bit of a midget, but my actual height is 5'2". Pretty short, but not as short as some. Stacey D asks, how old were you when you both met? How did you meet? And what do you do to keep your relationship going strong? When we met, I was 22 and so was Dean. He was born in January and then I was born in November of the same year, 87. We met, this is a long story. I think I might leave that one for the boyfriend tag because he's gonna do it. What do you do to keep your relationship going strong? We have FT, which is family time, and we get cocoa. We usually like sit on the bed or the couch and we just talk about our day. I'm not afraid to tell him if there's anything that he's done wrong or if he's hurt my feelings. I tell him all the time that he's mean to me, but you know, it's just typical boy behavior. Make the time to talk to each other, I think, is the most important thing, and make time to spend with each other. Like if there's a weekend, just go out and do something together if he has or you have something on one of the days, or go out for dinner or to the movies, or you know, just spend that quality time together. Have some FT. My mouth is so sore from talking right now. So that's the end of my question and answers video. I'm thinking of calling it Curious About Crystal, but if you have any other suggestions, leave them below because I don't know if that sounds lame or not. I want to do these ones like, you know, once every 2 months kind of thing, I'm thinking, and because I like doing them. I love sharing about my life with you guys because you are part of my life. So I might in like a few weeks time make a video and just say leave any more questions down below, or you can leave your questions on this one if you really want to. I hope you have a fantastic day or weekend or middle of the week whenever I upload this. We'll see you next time. Bye.